is Clarissa Zamora, and today I will be presenting on culturally responsive teaching and educational equity for multilingual learners. To begin, I want to reflect on my cultural identity. I identify as a Latina, specifically Mexican American, and I am bilingual in Spanish and English. I come from a second-generation background and was raised in a working class to middle class environment, specifically in Baldwin Park, California. My values are strongly rooted in family, cultural, and education. These aspects of my identity shape how I view education and the importance of inclusivity in the classroom. My research focuses on culturally responsive teaching and how it supports diverse learners, especially multilingual learners/students. I chose this topic because classrooms are becoming increasingly diverse, and it is important for educators to meet the needs of all students. I am particularly interested in how teachers can create equitable learning environments that value students' cultural and linguistic backgrounds. For my first source, it is Culturally Responsive Teaching and the Brain by Zaretta Hammad. This book specifically focuses on brain-based strategies that help teachers better support diverse learners. One key idea is that students learn differently based on their cultural experiences, so this resource emphasizes the importance of building relationships and creating inclusive classroom practices, especially for multilingual learners. My second source focuses on teaching strategies for English language learners and highlights the importance of scaffolding instruction, using visuals, and encouraging student interaction. These specific strategies help make content more accessible and support language development. For this third source from Drexel University, it discusses cultural diversity in the classroom. It emphasizes the importance of recognizing students' backgrounds and incorporating their experiences into learning, which can help create a more engaging and inclusive environment. This fourth source focuses on inclusive education and ensuring that all students feel valued and supported. It highlights how equitable practices can improve student outcomes and can create a sense of belonging within the classroom. This fifth source that I actually used is highlighting the importance of student voice and advocacy in education. It encourages empowering students to share their experiences and perspectives, which supports a more inclusive learning environment. Learning for Justice provides classroom resources that promote equity and social justice. These materials help teachers address issues like bias, diversity, and inclusion in meaningful ways. This seventh resource focuses on supporting English language learners in the classroom. It emphasizes strategies such as building on students' prior knowledge, encouraging collaboration, and providing language support. These approaches help multilingual learners succeed academically and also within their academic future. The remaining resources further supported my understanding of cultural responsive teaching and educational equity. They emphasize the importance of inclusive instruction, supporting multilingual learners and creating classrooms where all students feel valued and supported. Intersectionality plays an important role in my research. Students have multiple identities that influence their experiences in school, such as race, language, and social economic status, which provides understanding these overlapping identities can help teachers better support their students and create more equitable learning environments. Some key takeaways from my research are that culturally responsive teaching is really essential for student success. Diversity should be seen as a strength, and teachers must actively work to create inclusive and equitable classrooms. Supporting multilingual learners requires intentional strategies and a commitment to equity. In my future classroom, I plan to create an environment where all students feel seen, valued, and supported. I will incorporate culturally responsive teaching practices and support students' language development. My goal is to build a classroom that promotes equity, inclusion, and respect for all students. Overall, this research has really helped me better understand the importance of equity in education. It has shown me that teaching isn't just about delivering content and making and surpassing s- state requirements, but also about supporting students' identities and experiences. I will carry these lessons into my future teaching practice. These are the main resources I use throughout my research. They help me better understand culturally responsive teaching, educational equity, and strategies to support multilingual learners. Each source contributed to shaping my perspective on creating an inclusive classroom. Thank you for listening.